Well, my name is Delerious. I'm a UK producer. Currently working with Frank Records. I've currently got a few dance tracks that are out there. One is called Truthful, featuring Sweetness. It's getting quite a bit of airplay on Radio 1 Extra. And McKenzie, working on a few tracks on his album.
I used to say I never thought I'd feel alone or even out of place. I never thought for one moment I'd be searching for a lover so to come along.
Basically, I've just been working on a few remixes for McKenzie. Like his single Deep in Love, I did a kind of like a more orchestral remix, and the drums, I made it more like a hip-hop kind of tune as well. And in terms of my own projects, I've been working with a lot of artists, like an artist called Jade Smallz, which is a singer from South London, which I'm currently working with. And we're working on an album together, and we've got a tune called I Found You, which should be out on iTunes and hopefully a video very soon. And there's also Kasha as well, another funky house singer as well, because I'm kind of branching into that direction as well. I'm just basically working on a lot of projects with different people in different genres, basically, as a producer. I've actually been producing, I would say, on and off for the last 6 years. I'm 20 at the moment, so I'd say when I was around 14, that's when I first got my first software, which was Fruity Loops. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was making some amateur beats that sounded like Game Boy beats, but to be honest, since then I've just been growing. I listen to all kinds of music, like obviously people like Quincy Jones as a producer, Michael Jackson, a lot of his stuff, Timbaland, Dr. Dre. Just a whole load of producers which have influenced me to kind of get my own sound and develop that sound, and I'm still developing it to this day. And now I'm working with all the people that I wish I could work with. People that I look at on TV, I'm now talking to them, so yeah, it's growing. I'm just really growing as a producer. I'll really say that. It has been quite a long journey, but the thing is, I enjoy it. I love making music, so I don't really see the time. Bro, it's just flying past. And with all these projects that I've got for the next year, the journey for this year should be quite an interesting one. Well, in the beginning I was working more in the garage, which is kind of like an underground sound, but within the last year and a half I've kind of branched out and developed my sound. So now I'm working on things like house, I'm working on hip-hop, R&B, a bit of indie as well. Like with McKenzie, I've got a few tracks which should feature in his album, so I'll just say I'm growing as a producer, just making all kinds of music really. Still learning as well, so who knows, I might be making rock in the next couple of months as well, hopefully. But yeah, that's basically it, just all types basically. Delerious. Well, Razzar, as you know, is a great guitarist. He's produced the track Deep in Love and a few others for Ashley on the album. So I'm basically working with him, like doing remixes, adding drums to the guitar riffs, just making a whole new world of music with Razzar, basically. So it's just like the best of both worlds really, the acoustic world and the production side as well. So if you listen to Ashley's album, you'll hear a lot of that kind of sound. Well, Ashley's a very different kind of singer. In terms of his sound, it's quite unique. No one really sounds like Ashley, so it's just really different for me, because even the beats, they have to sound different. You know what I mean? And they need to have, because he's quite an emotional singer as well, so the beats have to be quite emotional and quite deep. So it's just taken me into different kinds of worlds in terms of production. And it's more like a situation of working with the artist as well. Like he tells me what kind of thing he wants me to do, and then I obviously customize the beat around that, and I just change a few instruments here and a few instruments there, and give him space to do what he does. Which obviously, as you've seen on X Factor, he's quite good at doing. So yeah, 2009, listen out for Delerious.